Hey everyone, it is Zona and welcome on back to my YouTube channel where we dive into the world of Arizona. Today we will be taking a look at a small section of my collection, which would be the glass bottles, vintage from the 1990s to early 2000s. It would be quite the difficult task to show my entire Arizona collection in one video, so I will be splitting it up in a few. What you see in front of you right now is not the entire collection. I will have to reset this table because there are so many. Let's start over here and make our way down. All right, this is quite fun. I do have a shelf here. You might see a little bit in the videos. And it's pretty empty because I've used a lot of these bottles and brought them up here. So starting on this side, I'm not going to go into too much of the history of a lot of these because I honestly don't know all of it. And I haven't tried all of these flavors. We have the honey lemon AriZona tea. These are really nice bottles. On the front here, I do have a sealed one, as well as we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the back. So I do have quite a bit of this flavor. Let's just take a gander at exactly what we're looking at. Really, it looks like, you know, billboards and signs for what goes into this drink. Clearly advertising lemons. I mean, what a pretty bottle. Really nostalgic look. Not necessarily Southwestern, but more of a Southern design. For some reason, all these stamps, I have holes in them. You know, it's weird. This one doesn't. This one I'm missing the cap for, unfortunately. Yeah, so that's AriZona Honey Lemon Iced Tea. Next we got the herbal version, which I only have 2 of. Okay, something about seeds is in this, I guess. And just something I wanted to show is the difference in color of these 2 bottles. One is a lot more pink, and the necks are much different. Here's to your health. This one's sealed so you can see all the juice in there. All right, up next, we got green tea. Well, diet green tea. I got 4 of these bottles. One is sealed. Take a peek at that neck. Absolutely gorgeous. This design is the same as they use nowadays. It's just not in a glass bottle anymore. I forget what they call this type of lady. She is on there looking very nice. Diet green tea, not the best flavor in the world, but it has a really nice look to it. All right, green tea. I have quite a few of these. Something to note is a little change in the top bottles. As you can see here, there's a bunch of those 2 different cap styles that they used. This green tea, if you see my unboxing video of these, is in basically absolute perfect condition. I love what they did with this artwork on the neck. They could have been so lame with it, like they were on the honey lemon, but they soon changed that direction. Again, same exact design as it has been, except for they don't really advertise Subi honey anymore. That doesn't look like green tea anymore. All right, and along with that, we have the 2 flavored green teas that came out in the 90s. Both are not available in the United States anymore. I believe Plum is completely discontinued, but Mandarin Orange is available in other countries. They got 2 of these Asia Plum ones. This one actually looks nicer. I love the purple. Advertising the orange honey there. I mean, look at that tree. It's gorgeous. One cool thing about this Mandarin orange, oh, let's take a look at this neck design. Oh, what I was saying about the orange version is that it is still available, but this specific one actually still has a little bit of juice in it. I'm sure this is gonna stay in there for a long time, as long as I don't open the glass bottle. Let's look at that design too, see what this tree looks like. Very lush and vibrant. It'd be great to try these. All right, collaboration from Peter Max. We got those two designs here. I have quite a few of the original style, you know, the more classic look. Some missing the tops, all various different conditions. But let's take a look at this. It says collectible. So these are actually more popular than a lot of the AriZona glass bottles from the day. You can see the limited edition number there. It's cool how they printed that out. I mean, Peter Max is a legend, studying in New York, from Germany, lives in New York, and made the iconic Liberty face. We got the polka dot style. This one I do have a fully sealed one, and it's actually a pretty low number in the limited edition, I believe. Yep. 18,114. I personally like this version a lot better, style-wise. It is the same flavor. And still, AriZona on the side. I mean, if you look at all of these, the only ones that had AriZona on the front are these two. You know? AriZona's always done that, and it's really cool. Got Pina Colada up next. Very vibrant, especially compared to the other ones. Hard if you can see that, but the sealed one is a lot better condition. I got 4 of those. Different caps on a couple of them. Pina Colada, fully sealed. Let's take a look at that neck. What a cool design. This has been recently released. Oh wow, look how disgusting that is. Wow. I haven't even looked at this in the light like that. 20 years or 30 years of fun just lingering around in that bottle. That cream and milk. All right. One of the AriZona flavors I do hope that they bring back, especially with them doing a lot more things with cream nowadays. A strawberry banana colada. This artwork is just beautiful. Wow, I haven't noticed this detail. Farolito, Voltaggio and Sons, the original collaboration between the two business partners. Now it's just Don in charge of the company with the sons, Spencer and Wesley. They brought this back on a shirt recently, so I definitely want to get that shirt because I love this design. Got a few of those. One of these. You can see what's underneath the neck if you take it off. You can see the plastic there. A classic, we got Fudge Float Lite, one of their soda shop variety. Sparkling soda. This was really back when AriZona was more forward in its Americana, I believe. Nowadays, the designs are very nice, but It's a lot less out there, I would say. The designs, though these designs do match each other in a sense, they're completely different in their vibe too, you know? All right, the only blueberry white tea glass bottle I have in my collection. Blueberry white tea is one of the best AriZonas. Look at that, trial size, 99 cents. So I guess this was, well, as you can see, it's a little shorter. But, I mean, trial size, does that mean this is like a early production version of it? I love how they brought this back in the can. One of my favorite designs. The white background, classic blueberries. Delicious flavor. They did a good job on this one. All right, last on this row, we got Crazy Cocktail, and I got 2 of these. It's pretty cool because before I got this one right here, I didn't know what the neck looked like on it. And now that I have one fully sealed from one of my videos, we can take a peek. Big fan of this aesthetic. It's like you're in your grandparents' house. You can see the logo. Ferolito Voltaggio and Sons. And this one pretty easily, as well as the thumb and finger indents, checkerboard pattern. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, and I'm going to just pan out here so you can see what these look like. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, I'm gonna reset this table and be right back. Table 2 out of 3. We got one more after this. We're gonna start over here with AriZona's RX line. One of my absolute favorites, style-wise. Flavor-wise, you know, a little different. We got AriZona's RX Health, which for some reason they call Immune Elixir. Who knows what that's supposed to do? What, keep you away from Snapple sickness or something? All these neck designs are practically the same, just a little different. Who is James W. Lippincott? Someone let me know. Is that this guy? Probably. What are they doing over there? So this one's fun. It has a licorice in it. Kind of odd. Look at the top. RX Herbal Elixir. Here's the ingredients if you'd like to know. Maybe we can try and brew some of these. So that one's, of course, fully sealed. Got one right behind it, too. All right, most common, RX Energy. Unfortunately, this was on its side for a while, so it's got some staining right in the front. This one's the Body Elixir. That seems a little better than Immune Elixir. Nothing's really changed about this one style-wise, apart from the fact that it's now in a can. Get some of the dust out of here. Herbal Elixir. I think I have one that says tonic on it. Yep. Herbal tonic on this one. All these bottles are pretty much stylized the same way, except for the RX Memory, which is a mind elixir. What makes it like that? Has actually a dyed bottle. As you can see, it's blue, cobalt blue. Love that. Got a much more yellow hue to this one. It's actually a completely different design, putting them right next to each other. Pretty cool. I have 2 of these that are fully sealed. I mean, looking at these all together now, I mean, I didn't notice before, but this one has red text, this one has green text. The other one has a completely different design. So it's nice getting these all together to see those differences. See if there's any other differences on this one. I wanted to check this again too. These are also different. Some type of rebranding at some point. Instead of saying a safe, a refreshing. Very nice. Body elixir, herbal tonic. Right up next, we got our Express. Lovely flavor, actually. This one's a relief elixir. I think all of my RX Stresses are the same. Behind it, I do have another sealed one. Oh, wait, nope. Herbal Iced Tea. Refreshing. So that one's got to be newer than this one, I would imagine. I'm trying to market it a little better. Right, RX Power. Herbal Punch. This one's got to be good, I would imagine. Definitely one of the coolest AriZona designs. I love that blue color. They haven't used that again. See if we can get these ingredients to show up. So beautiful. He is killing it out there. Is that 400 pounds? My gosh. All right, switching over lines to just their original lemon iced tea. The only cool part about this is that we got two of them and they're different sizes. And of course, this logo is iconic. Having that logo on the front, it's beautiful. Got the 0-calorie diet flavor version of it. Big fan of this design. The lemon on the front. And the AriZona with yellow text. Like, I definitely prefer this type of look over that. Just love seeing the fruit. All right, we're gonna do these kind of together, but we'll start with the newer version first, which is of the black tea ginseng. The original AriZona energy drink. If you could even call it that, honestly. I love this little guy right in the bowl. Here's the original cobalt blue bottle version, which I do have a neon sign of as well. Fairly Lethal Voltaggio and Sons logo. So it definitely has a shorter description as the newer variant. I just want to take a look at this one versus this. And different cap on this one too. So I got two of the soda shop flavors. I'm still missing, there's like a lower calorie diet cola, as well as cherry cola and vanilla cola. But we got root beer float. Unfortunately, the neck is in pretty bad condition. Would be great to see what design continues up from there. Look at that cowboy pop. See, this flavor really intrigues me because root beer is delicious, and of course the root beer float is even better. So you can only imagine what this would have tasted like. One of the flavors I would like to try the most that I was not able to, as well as seeing what their cherry cola would have tasted like. We got chocolate cola, really cool. With their release of chocolate egg cream soda, maybe we'll see one of these come back. Soda do not shake. It's funny because AriZona, you know, everyone knew them for their iced teas to this point. So getting them to have a soda is a little different. Pomegranate green tea. This flavor is available in Europe right now. The formula, yes. This is honestly to be taken for granted. Like, I don't know how healthy this drink really is. I mean, this one's honestly not too bad at 36 grams of sugar, but most of the AriZona is definitely not very healthy. All right, so we got those bottles, and we got a few more to end it off. Finally, at the end, we only got a few more flavors here. These are so cute. They're a little smaller than your regular bottle. I think these are 16 fluid ounces. Very simple design. Peach iced tea, lemon iced tea, diet variant. Definitely like the lemons more than that. And the raspberries looking so plump. If only you could find a raspberry that big in the real world. I mean, like, that's a little extreme. I got two of the other ones opened. These are sealed, of course. And we got best for last, AriZona's Latte Supreme Iced Coffee. Wow. Glass bottle with a handle. AriZona has come out with coffee since, with their new cold brew coffee line. But having these in those glass bottles, definitely an era for sure, with this also having a unique cap style for it. And with the original Ferolito Voltaggio stamp. Throughout the video today, I was drinking AriZona's watermelon fruit juice cocktail, which I actually purchased not too long ago at 99 cents. So it is great to see that it's still alive out there. Well, thanks for checking out some of my vintage AriZona bottle collection. If you got any leads on anything I'm missing, I would love to know about it. I am missing quite a few actually. Of course, if you have any video suggestions or things you would like to see in my collection, please comment down below as well. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm wishing you all an iced day.